Should we? I don't know. Even if you're 22, you might not want to do CrossFit, right? Or something like that. All right, so you're going to come onto your belly, tuck your toes under right away. And you're going to, make a pillow with your hands for your forehead. So we're going to start out in version 1 or level 1, if you will. We are looking again into even distribution of our hip bones. So if you feel that one hip is much heavier than the other, just take that other hip a little bit down. If you feel this is really unavailable, you might want to put a blanket underneath your pelvis, just to assist a little bit here with the weightedness of the hip. All right, we're going to lift the kidneys up. This is equal, it's an engagement in the abdominals. You picking up your belly button from the floor, but nothing else changes. Double check with your shoulders. Did your shoulders just come up to your ears? And just let that release. You're going to pick up the belly. Imagine there's water on the floor and you're like, I'm not going to have my stomach in the water. And then let that release. This is literally our abdominal engagement that we're going to keep in for our planks and our, and what's to come here. You're going to pick up the kidneys again. You're going to pick up your left toes. Keep your kidneys picked up. And then we're going to bend the left knee. So a hamstring curl. Keep the kidneys picked up and the thigh bone picked up. And then you're going to extend that leg again. No shoulders. Pick up the right foot. You're going to flex the foot, lift your kidney, pull the leg, pull the heel towards your butt, and lift the thigh bone just the tiniest bit up. You keep your kidneys lifted. You do not want to arch your low back as you're bending your knee here. And release. Picking up left leg and hamstring curl. It's really important that that thigh bone is a tiny bit elevated off the floor. It doesn't have to be high, but we wouldn't have to work hard if the knee is on the floor, right? This is really, we want to pull crazy hamstrings and release. Beautiful. So now, so you have an option. You can stay in this. You can keep going here, but we can also make this a tiny bit harder. So this is, again, option. Come to your forearms, and you're going to right away, keep your toes tucked. You're going to lift your pelvis up, and then you're going to lift your belly away from the floor. Think of the water, right? You're going to widen through the shoulder blades with your serratus, lifting your kidneys, looking between your thumbs. Do not look up. And we're going to see if we can just pretend we're picking up the left knee, and you're going to do a hamstring curl, and then you're going to extend. So pretend you're lifting your knee up as you bend your knee. Can we feel that? All of a sudden, the range of motion is going way down, right? Kidneys stay lifted, push wide through your shoulders. Pretend you're lifting up your knee as you're bending your knee, and extend. One more time. So this is how Mr. Pilates kind of did his single leg kicks and release. Take a break. Well, that breaks a sweat right there, right? Oof.
So if I'm feeling it right here.
You have to lift your kidneys more, Elaine. So if you feel this at all in your lower back, then you probably were sinking your low back too much and contracting the low back to bend the knee. So you got to really, I'm not saying we should be in a rounded back, not at all. But we're dropping the pelvis and lifting the kidneys. You're in a plank. Makes a difference. Thank you very much. So let's do one more set. You're going to widen the shoulder blades. You're going to drop the pelvis, lift your kidneys. This is so much work. Even if you were to pick up your toes just the teeniest bit, that's okay. You don't have to bend a lot. Is that different, Elaine? Keep lifting your kidneys. You're still dropping them. Yes, thank you. And release. Very good. Go into a child's pose for a moment.
Yeah.